Hi guys, and welcome to a special video on my channel. Today I'm going to be creating the Afton family in a speed build, and I'm going to be telling the lore of the Afton and the Emily and the whole Five Nights at Freddy's universe from Fredbear's Family Diner in 1983 to Security Breach in like 2030 something. So, let's get to it. Okay, let's start. It all started off with best friends William and Henry. So we're starting off making William here. So, William Afton is Purple Guy and Springtrap, Scrap Trap, Burn Trap, whatever trap he is in the future. I don't know, this was made early 2022, just after Security Breach's release. So, they both go and make a pizza restaurant chain called Fredbear's Family Diner. From what I know, they kind of started it in like 1980, like the year 1980. It was going for a good couple 3 years until the bite of 83 happened with his youngest son. All of the events of FNAF 4 lead up to the bite of 83. I nearly got it mixed up with 87. Well, that comes in FNAF 2. Okay, so the bite of 83. It starts off with William making his son Evan scared of those animatronics, so wouldn't want to go to the restaurant. But not knowing that his child is there, eventually on the Saturday of his party, he gets his frontal lobe bitten out by the animatronic Fredbear, and then that restaurant had to get shut down because of that incident. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. They made Circus Baby's Pizza World. So it all started with Circus Baby's Pizza. After they made Circus Baby's Pizza World with just Circus Baby, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, and Ballora. That was all made a totally different company to Freddy Fazbear's. So that happened, and then Elizabeth Afton, William's only daughter, wanted to go see Circus Baby. But the thing is, Circus Baby has a trap in her, so if any child if they're on their own goes near her, she will dispense ice cream. Then the child will come up and get the ice cream, and then she'll pick up the child with her scooper and put her inside of her tummy and kill them, because William Afton was a murderous person. Yeah. So now he finds out that this event just happened, so he shut down the place before the place even opened. Like, it might have just been after it was opened or just before it opened. I'm not quite sure, but I know that it happened close to the opening, like just after or just before. Then after that, it had to shut down just because they couldn't have it open with a bad event. And so after that, William goes and murders the first 5 children, because he does that. And then in Fredbear's Family Diner, Freddy, Foxy, Barney and Chica from FNAF 2, the Withered animatronics, they were in Fredbear's Family Diner, so they were brought over to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location, and then they were stuffed inside of those. The 5 missing children were stuffed inside of them. And then after Emily, hearing about this, he bans William from the company. He takes the company on himself, with only calling it Fazbear Entertainment with himself, and that's it. And then William does actually try to come to Junior's, which is Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location is Junior's. So he tries to come to the location, but he's not allowed in by Henry. So yeah. that happens. He got a bit angry that he wasn't allowed in, so what he does is kills Henry's only daughter. I forgot what her name is. I will put it up on screen right now for you. So he kills her, and I forgot to say that in the FNAF 2 location they had a security puppet, and the security puppet is there to keep Henry's daughter safe, Charlie, keep Charlie safe. And if Charlie's not safe by the puppet and the puppet can't see Charlie, something may happen. But the thing is, Charlie got killed by William Afton. So the security puppet eventually got to her, but the thing is, she was already dead in the back alley, and because of it was raining outside, the puppet got like destroyed and all that because it's still an animatronic. So the events of FNAF 2, the game happened, blah 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 blah. And then after, a little bit later, inside the events of FNAF 2, the bite of 87 happens. It's not really a big deal. It's not really a big deal. It's just like a night guard head got bitten by Mangle. That's what I think. I personally think it's Mangle. I'm not sure. I don't think that's canon. I'm not sure. Then after, Freddy's had nothing to do with this anymore. And then Afton made Afton Robotics, which had a separate service, which was Circus Baby's pizza rentals, like rental service. So he kept all those animatronics underground, and you could like call them up and be like, hey, could we have Circus Baby at my kid's party? And he'd be like, yeah, here's $100, you have to pay $150 for an hour, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So that happens, and then William kills his wife, and the wife goes inside of Bellora. The son of William Afton, that sometimes gets mistaked for Springtrap, he goes down into the Circus Baby's pizza and rental area where all the animatronics are kept for the Circus Baby and rentals, like storage area. And so he goes down wanting to find his sister, but as well he sees Bellora and has a bit of a connection with her. He doesn't know what, but he knows he has a connection. So first off, what he does, he goes into the shocks both the animatronics in the front room, Funtime Foxy and Bellora, to get onto their stages. Then after, he goes into the main front Circus Baby's room at the back. He shocks her and then leaves for the day, and then comes back to the next day. Then the next day, he first shocks both of the animatronics, goes to Circus Baby's room, then hides under the desk while the power's off because he cannot connect to Circus Baby. So the power comes back on after being under the desk, and Baby says he will tell you to go through Bellora Gallery as fast as you can, but don't do that or you will die. So you have to go as slow as you can. If you hear Bellora coming, slow down, don't do anything. But if she's far away, you can't hear her, speed on, speed on, speed on. And then you go to Funtime Freddy's section where you have to reroute the whole place and try not to get jump scared by Funtime Freddy. Then after that, you go home. Then the third night, you have to go through Funtime Auditorium for a parts and service. And then I think that's it. Yeah, and then you get catched by Funtime Foxy. That bit's inevitable. And then night 4, you get trapped in a springlock suit by Baby, and then you have to try and escape because Baby trapped you in there because she doesn't want you to leave. So that was the night 4. Then night 5 you have to go and do parts and service on Baby, and then after you'll get scooped. But a secret ending is custom night. So now Mike Schmidt, which is Michael Afton, the son of William Afton, it's the same person. Go after he been scooped and become the new purple guy, because he's literally supposed to be dead, but he's not dead, so his body's all purple and rotted. So he goes to the FNAF 1 new location. It's a new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So he goes there and then works there for the 5 nights that he said to. And then after he just leaves, and then that's the end of 5 Nights at Freddy's 1. But all in this midst of area, Springtraps gets made because of the situations of 5 Nights at Freddy's. Like in the middle, like 5 Nights at Freddy's 3 leading up to that, William Afton releases all of the animatronics, spirits, and then gets killed inside of the Springlock suit. And then now it's the events of 5 Nights at Freddy's 3. So in 5 Nights at Freddy's 3, the first night, nothing. The second night, William Afton's there trying to hunt you down for the next couple of nights, but it gets harder and harder when the Phantoms join, because they destroy everything when they jump scare you. Then after that, you burn down the whole place. And then Michael Afton thinks, oh yay, my dad's gone, he's gone, haha. But then, hold up, FNAF 6 happens, and he's back alive as Scrappy Trappy. Springboy, yeah? And then, after all of, that you do, maintenance, you have to create a restaurant, make a big cool restaurant for the party on Saturday. And then you have to go through Elizabeth Afton, Molten Freddy, and Scrap Trap. But all these 3 animatronics are literally related to him. He has his dad, he has his sister, and he has his mum. Yeah. Weird, right? And then inside of Lefty, which is also the puppet, which means it's also Charlie. Blah, 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 yeah. This is all confusing, but it gets all okay, at the end. So, this goes on, and you go for the week, it gets harder, you build the restaurant up, and then on Saturday, instead of there being a party, the whole place has to be burnt down, and then Michael Afton eventually gets to leave with Elizabeth, his mum, and Charlie, and go to the afterlife, because he was like, oh yeah, dad's dead, he's gone, finally. But no! Then Ultimate Custom Night rolls around. So in Ultimate Custom Night, this is where it gets saucy. Basically, William Afton gets trapped in his personal hell, where he has to try and defeat every animatronic he has made, and if he does that, obviously I think he wins and then goes, but if he dies, he has to restart the whole thing. And now, he completed it, and then the whole story with Vanessa, and then with codes and stuff, with AI, he gets brought back and put inside of FNAF Help Wanted. So he's in 5 Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted now. Vanessa plays 5 Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. We are playing as Vanessa in 5 Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, from what I think. So we play as Vanessa, we go through, we put that mask on in the DLC, we're talking to Glitch Trap. Yeah, and then now it is time to move on to the events of Security Breach. These are the before events. So it starts off with Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Barney, Glamrock Chica, and Glamrock Foxy, and Roxanne and Monty have their own areas and all that, but they're just like side characters. Obviously, people were not very happy that they did a Fox again after all the other events, because parents weren't happy when they were kids. Like, Fox was a little too scary for them, and then he had to go, and he was only setting the kids as a pirate. And then after this, Barney got decommissioned, because this is, I think, what happened. He walked out of his green room, went to Monty Golf, and Monty got so angry because he wanted his spot, beat him up and broke him, and then became the new bass player. But Foxy just got decommissioned because he wouldn't go do his stuff properly. So, and now here are the events of Security Breach. You wake up inside of Freddy. You have to go through the vents. You have to go find a party pass. Let Freddy out. Walk down some stairs. You meet Vanessa for the first time. You go into Freddy. You go like walk around underneath the Pizzaplex. You see Chica. She may kill you, but you don't know. You have to sneak. And then Monty. You see Monty. He chases you down a hallway. Roxanne's there too. And then Chica pushes over to boxes. You get to a storage. You get to a security office. Get the cameras. And then after you get the cameras, you get the cameras. And then after, you got to go around this square area trying to get Chica to not see you. You go into the main atrium. And the door's shut, so you have to go through the daycare, get the level 1 pass, which that will be up on my channel soon, the live of that. And then you go into the main atrium, get jump scared by Matt Bart, and then after that you go like either downstairs or upstairs, and then get the second level of Security Pass. And then after, you have to go see Freddy because you were locked in the Lost and Found by Vanessa, and then Vanny sees you. And after Vanny sees you, you have to run. You've got a screwdriver. You go to Roxy Raceway. And after Roxy Raceway, you do the Showtime mission, which you need to go get a disc from a big security office. And then after you've got that disc, after you've got that disc, you go to the main atrium, put it in so like all big animatronics are playing on the stage. Then during this mission, Vanny is chasing you down, so you have to get there as quick as you can, and then you go down into parts and service. But the thing is, Freddy is destroyed, so you get down into the parts and service area, and Moon Man drags him away into parts and service. So this means you have to go through all the Endo Bendo kids. So you have to do that, but that's probably the hardest bit of the game, to go through the endos. So you go through the endos, and then after you go through the endos, you get another security pass. Then I think it's time to go and either do the Monty boss fight or the Roxanne. No, it's the Chica boss fight, I think. It's either one of them. And after you've got one of them, you'll be able to go into Roxanne's area. Then after you've gone into Roxanne's area, you have to go and collect a service bot's head. When you've collected the service bot's head, you go to the music area. And then after you've gone to the music area, you have to get the head sorted. The music man's there, all going about through all the tunnels and all that, and it's like really, really creepy of all that. So you finally get the head done, go back to Roxy Raceway, do a boss fight with her eyes off, because you take her eyes out. And after you've taken her eyes out, woo, you can upgrade Freddy with all the other parts. And then that means you've got unlocked to Roxy Raceway, and that is literally the end of the game. So you would either go to the main exit or you would go do the Afton boss fight. The Afton boss fight is probably the best boss fight of them all. You have to get Chica's voice box, so if you don't have that, you have to go get that. And then you have to go to Roxy Raceway, and there's an elevator right at the back. You use Chica's voice box there. You go in the elevator, go down, and you see the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 location there with the big mall on top of it. And you do the Afton boss fight. It's the end of the game. The blob takes him away, and that is the end of the game. So yeah. So guys, if you want to see me do more speed type of builds, like maybe the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 house, the rest of the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 gang, but in their like animatronic forms. So if you want me to do that, comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Okay guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you've got all the lore into your head, and I'm just going to breeze through the characters just if it was going a bit too fast for you. So, first we have William Afton, the one behind the slaughters. Springtrap, like, he's purple guy. William Afton has William Afton, purple guy, Springtrap, Scrap Trap, Burn Trap, Glitch Trap. A lot of traps there are. Well, purples. So there's purple guy. Then we have Clara. Afton is the mother of the family. She's pretty cool. She's kind of the older version of Elizabeth, basically. Michael Afton is the one that went to sister location and then half died, half lived. Somehow, basically, animatronics took over his body, then he took his own body over again after. Yep. Billy, and he's the main character of Sister Location. You play as him in Sister Location, and as well you play as him in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in 1992. Then here's baby Elizabeth Afton. She is so cute. Her outfit's actually so close to the one how it is in game. Then we have Evan Afton, the confirmed name for the crying child. All of his outfits are so cute. And then for last, we have the Fredbear plush. I even put his little buttons. So guys, they will be on my gallery. As I said, they will be on my gallery. Let's just go to here. You have to click when it's loaded, because sometimes it takes a bit of time to load on. You have to hit custom content on or it will not. Come on, I'm literally the only person that has this custom content. Anyway, so it will be under custom content, and then you're gonna have to search Afton. No, not Safton. Afton. You can just switch. Did I just put them in here and that was it? They should be here eventually when it bloody loads. Okay, we'll load. It'll be there. No results phone for Afton. It's uploaded. William, Clara, Michael, Elizabeth, Evan, Afton, and the plush. So guys, that is the end of the episode. Please subscribe and I will see you all guys later. Bye!